A much-needed W this afternoon at Rogers Center. I was down there at the ballpark with my dad for his birthday. And what a ball game it was. We talked about it yesterday, right? How you're not going to beat this team 9-8 like you did the Baltimore Orioles, okay? They're one of the better pitching staffs in baseball. Their offense ain't great. So you're going to have to win 3-2 ball games, 3-1 ball games, 4-3 games. Well, today you did that. Winning 4-2 this afternoon over the Kansas City Royals and getting back in the win column, winning 2 of your last 3 games. If you want to try and spin positives, that's where I'm going to do it. You're 18 games above 500, and with the Yankees losing today, the Jays are 4.5 up on them. Red Sox winning, I'm assuming that's over, right? 7-3 final. Yeah, so the Jays are 4 up on the Red Sox, 4.5 up on the Yankees. We're doing okay. We're doing all right here. And the story of this ball game is Mad Max Scherzer. We talked about starting pitching being so important. You know, and Kevin Gausman allowing the home run. Scherzer did allow a home run today. Solo shot variety. That's what matters the most. And the offense was nowhere to be found early on in this ball game until the bottom half of the third, where Miles Straw with a bunt single. Great stuff. Perfect bunt against the lefty. You punch it past him, but the first baseman can't get to it. So the second baseman's got to field it, but he's fast enough to beat that out. He does. And Tyler Heineman was hit on the hands with a pitch. So they get 2 on and nobody out for Joey Loperfido. He drops on a beautiful sacrifice bunt, moving both guys up. Second and third now with only 1 out for Davis Schneider. And he loops one into center field for a base hit. Straw comes in to score. Heineman comes in to score. And was it John Rave? Kind of bobbles it in center field. And so Davis Schneider takes advantage of that. Gets into second base. He's safe. And the Blue Jays now lead it 2-0. A very important early lead for the Blue Jays. Ernie Clement then flies out, but then Davis Schneider steals third. Vladdy up to first base. He walks in the play. So guys in the corners for Bo Bichette, who singles to right field with 2 out. A massive AV for Bo. Davis Schneider comes in to score, and the Blue Jays have a 3-0 lead early on the Royals. We talked about it yesterday. We talked about it the day before that. Getting early leads is so important because then you get to dictate how it goes the rest of the game. And you did that today, and you locked it down. You used your guys. Perfect stuff. Because they know the off day's coming. You know, I didn't like Max Scherzer coming out after 5. I thought he should have gone out there for the 6th inning. Regardless, though, you do have the off day in a couple days. Right after tomorrow's ball game, you have the No, you don't have a Monday off day. You go right to Colorado for an 8:40 first pitch on Monday. That's gross. Well, never mind then. I don't know why you didn't put out Max Scherzer for the 6th inning to face the 7, 8, 9 hitters in their order. I get it, they're all lefties, but he's been great, and they're not very good. But okay. And the only damage that was allowed, we talked about it. Top of the 6th inning, a solo shot to Salvador Perez, who's got 20 bombs on the season. It's incredible what he's been doing. It's a 3-1 game. And that's where Max Scherzer ends. He ends up going 6 innings of work. I thought he went 5. Again, the beers were flying. Anyways, 6 innings of 5-hit baseball, 1 run, no walks, 5 punch-outs. Allowed the solo shot, but nothing more. Just an outstanding outing for Max Scherzer. And in the top half of the 7th inning, right, this is where Brandon Little comes out there, and I wasn't pleased he was out there initially, but then Adam Frazier, who's a Jays killer, immediate double to left center field. They bring in Randall Grichuk. He grounds out to second base. Adam Frazier to third. So we got third with only 1 out. And Kyle Isbell drops down basically a squeeze bunt. And it was a really good bunt. Frazier scores. He's out at first base. You got 2 out and nobody on. But now it's a 3-2 ball game. Jays bring in Sir Anthony Dominguez. And yeah, it's basically curtains at this point. He gets Nick Lofton to fly out to end the inning. And you're still up 3-2. Bottom half of the 7th inning, the Blue Jays tack on another one, right? Ali Sanchez singles to left center field, but then Joey Loperfido gets out. It was a fielder's choice. And yes, Ali Sanchez came into the ball game because, we've gotten used to dudes getting hit in the face with baseballs. Like, can we stop this? Heineman gets a ball in the mask. He leaves the game, doesn't return, obviously. But Ali Sanchez gets a single. Loperfido kind of changes places with him. There's 1 out, guy at first. They bring in Steven Cruz out of the bullpen. He walks Nathan Lucas. And eventually, again, he allows a single to Ernie Clement, which brings in Loperfido, makes it a 4-2 ball game. At that point, you kind of take a little bit of a breath. It's not a 1-run game. You're now up 2. and Steven Cruz ends up leaving the ball game with an injury. Vladdy grounds out to end the inning. That's it. You're up 4-2. Dominguez goes out there for the 8th inning and gets Bobby Witt to pop out, Pasquantino to ground out, Miguel Garcia to pop out. Inning over. Dominguez dominates his inning in the 3rd. And you go to the 9th inning. Jeff Hoffman locks this puppy down. Couple punch outs, no base runners. Beautiful stuff there. And the Blue Jays win a very important game, 4-2 this afternoon. Now, let's get to these player stats, shall we? The Jays only had 8 hits today, but David Schneider went 1 for 3 with a run scored. Drove in 2 runs. Big day for him. I'll take that any day of the week. Ernie Clement, 1 for 4. Don't care. It drove in a run. Bo Bichette, 3 for 4. Dude just hits. Like, he leads baseball in hits, and he just continues to rake. 3 for 4 with an RBI for Bo. Big 2-out RBI single there to make it 3-0 at the time. Ty France has a single. Miles Straw with a bunt single. Ali Sanchez with a single. And that's it. There's not a whole lot going on there. 2 strikeouts for the Blue Jays. Only walked twice. Stole a bag. And that's it for the offense. But the real story is Max Scherzer, right? 6 innings. Allowed 5 hits. 1 run. 5 punch-outs. Didn't walk a single batter. He was outstanding today. He really was. And I mentioned it in the Tik Tok briefly. If you haven't checked that out, the link is down below. I got a chance with my dad to watch his bullpen session, kind of before he went out there, his warm-up. And I've never seen a dude throw a warm-up session and be angry at what he's seeing. The amount of constant angry mentality. I'm like, dude, it's your warm-up. Let's relax. Dude's just a freak. And then he goes out there and shoves 6 innings of 1-run baseball. Love to see it. What a competitor, Hall of Famer. Got to see him up close. That is so cool. Anyways, Brandon Little goes 2/3 an inning, allows a hit and a run. And so Anthony Dominguez goes an inning and a third, no base runners, just lights out. And Jeff Hoffman, clean inning of work, no base runners, 2 punchies, save number 26 on the season for Hassel Hoffman. And the Blue Jays, like I mentioned, pick up the victory. They're 18 games above 500, still tied atop the entire big leagues. And the entire American League. In record, and with the Red Sox did win today, and we're like, oh boy, they're only 4 back of us, but they did beat the Astros. So with that being the case, the Jays are tied with the Tigers atop of the American League, and we do have the season series. The Astros, with their loss today, are 2 games behind the Blue Jays. They're in the 3rd spot in the American League standings. So, I mean, take it for what it is, right? The Yankees lose. They're 4.5 back. Vibes are immaculate at Rogers Center today, man. They really were. It was hot, but it wasn't overly hot. It's a great day for a ball game. And tomorrow, the series finale, looking for a series W. It didn't look great yesterday, getting your teeth kicked in the day after the trade deadline. If you won today, and you have a chance to win a series tomorrow, let's go out there and do it, all right? Seth Lugo gets the ball for the Kansas City Royals, just had that contract extension there. He's been awesome for them this year. Chris Bassitt on the mound for the Blue Jays. Do not look at his numbers there, because we all know the splits. Home, road, it's a different dude. He's at home tomorrow. And the numbers at home are an ERA of 2-something. Road, it's 6-something. It ain't even close. So on paper, you got a good pitcher on the mound tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes as the Jays look to get a series W and get back to 19 games over the 500 mark and kind of put that Orioles series in the rearview mirror, right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the dub this afternoon, hit that like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. If you've not done so already, comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys, of course, Jays edition tomorrow, I guess late afternoon. Jays, Royals, Game 3 of the 3-game series, the finale. Look, the rubber match of the 3-game series against the Royals at Rogers Center. Seth Lugo, Chris Bassitt is a pitching matchup there. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub today. Talk to you guys then.